Cold turkey.
Bolts and Holes
Episode
podcast.
number 70. We're in the 70s.
What is that?
What do we start with now?
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, setenta? Setenta.
Look at that. I knew
Episode
it. I knew it.
setenta.
I had no idea.
You had no clue.
Yeah. I was getting into the whole Ocho thing.
Yeah, that's 8, man.
Yeah.
So what you sipping on today, Chris?
You know, I have started a little cleanse, Bryce.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's what do they call it? Sober October. So I'm going to do that.
Never heard of it.
But I'm starting it a week early. So since this weekend, this past weekend, I haven't had a drop of alcohol.
So why?
You know, I just feel like I need it.
Really?
Drinking a lot, it seems like, and you know, when you don't drink, it helps you lose a little bit of weight. You know, it kind of changes your appetite a little bit, and I don't know.
You've seemed grumpier the last week.
You clear your mind a little bit too. I think you get this brain fog when you drink a lot every day. You know what I'm talking about, right, Rachel? Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Rachel knows.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking
No,
about.
and sometimes you just need to take a break. When you're old like me, Bryce, you will understand. Another 5 or 6 years, you're going to say, "Okay, I saw what Chris was talking about."
No, you know, like I just like getting up in the morning and seeing the sunrise with a mimosa and hopping in my truck with the road soda, and coming to work and having a whiskey and going out to Brett Kreischer.
I love that.
That motivates me to drink. If I'm ever in the mood.
You just inspired the hell out of me, man.
I saw that video, man. I was like, I gotta have a drink. God damn.
Awesome, man. That is great.
But so cheers to quitting, you know?
Cheers, man. So I'm drinking.
No reason.
To your point, this is some type of sweet tea, some type of flavored sweet tea. So it looks a little like a whiskey. If we hadn't said anything, people probably
Everyone would have known.
No, they wouldn't have.
Yes.
No. Yeah, I can do the little that
Because you're grumpier, I think, when you're sober.
That could be true.
You're on edge.
You think?
I think you're having withdrawals.
I feel great though. I feel great. After a week of not having a drop of alcohol, I feel good.
Okay,
I feel good.
So, you went
I'm
out and bought
sorry
a stupid
that the
truck.
outside perception is so negative, but inside I'm feeling great.
Inside, it's well.
Yeah, I feel good.
Good for you, man.
So what's going on this week?
You know,
We've had a great week.
Yeah, it's been rocking.
Intake's been good.
Been very busy.
Good shipments. This is kind of the quasi last week of the month and last week of the quarter.
Yeah, I think we're on pace to set a record for intake for a month. Not a month.
For a quarter.
For a quarter.
The largest quarter by volume that we've ever had.
And intake and invoice.
Intake
and
and shipments. I think that's right.
So
yeah.
we're close.
Yeah.
So I think we got it, man.
Congratulations, Bryce.
We've had an
That's all you,
extraordinary,
bro.
it's all us as a team, a very good group of people here. So yeah, I mean, turnarounds are still rocking. I think there's some of them trying to button up, and we've gotten lucky, got some good orders out of that. We got some, I mean, just every day we got another big 660 quote that rolled in that it sounds like we're gonna get. Yeah. So
that'd be nice to get that one.
volume has been out of control. I mean, we're getting the big orders again. I think that's the thing that makes you feel good inside.
Yeah, it hasn't felt very good lately. I mean, it just feels
It's been busy,
like,
but you haven't gotten those like massive orders, you know?
It goes up and down. It's very sporadic. It's not very even, but you know, that's just our business. I mean, that could describe every day we've been in existence.
Yeah, you just get on the phone, make some phone calls, and then a couple weeks later, everything starts pouring in your mouth.
Well, kinda. Yes.
So you did something like obnoxiously stupid this week again.
You know, it wasn't just this week. We initiated this
That's true.
a long time ago. So you might have seen a little prelude to this on LinkedIn where we posted a picture of the Cyber truck.
The Cyber Beast.
So I think we've mentioned this on a podcast once before, maybe. We might have mentioned
Probably.
it. But
It is here.
In January, we placed a little deposit on it. I think they wanted like $250 just to hold your place and get a commitment. And then like in August, just a couple of months ago, they sent me a note saying, hey, we're ready to configure this thing. And you know, when you configure a vehicle, you know, you got to add every option.
Yeah, you can't go like short on it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to go buy a Cyber Beast and not have like the cool steering wheel.
So you may or may not know there's two versions of the Cybertruck. One's just the regular all-wheel drive Cybertruck, which is an awesome vehicle. But then they make one called the
Beast.
the Cyber Beast, and it is a 3-motor, 850 horsepower, 1,000 foot-pounds of torque.
If you have a weak neck,
Monster.
don't ride in it. I mean, it will give you whiplash
It is
immediately.
a rocket ship.
It's crazy.
So fast.
It's the fastest vehicle I've ever been
The
in.
way I describe it is lung deflating fast. It's like
Yeah,
it
it's
takes
just-
the breath out of you.
The G-force that's going on your forehead
You know,
is
I've
insane.
got a '66 Chevelle with a 454 in it, with a 4-speed and 411 gears. I mean, it is a fast vehicle, lots of horsepower.
Come on.
But it is nothing compared to this thing.
Aiden said he wanted to be on a podcast. Come on, Aiden. Come say hola.
He's saying no.
trying-
everybody talks a big game until the
Until-
the red ring goes around the
And they're
camera.
like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, I got something to do. So, yeah, but the Cyber Beast, so we're getting a kick out of that. We've only had it a couple of days, but we went to lunch in it today.
crazy.
Bryce drove it around.
It is bananas.
It is high tech. It's got a lot of tech in it, which is cool. It's got a lot of cool little quirky things.
Elon Musk
Elon
at
inserted.
its finest.
And but I tell you, the main thing is definitely just the power of this thing. The sheer torque of an electric motor is unlike anything else, and this one is especially torquey because of those 3 motors and all-wheel drive and all that. So
You know, one thing I noticed is like, you know, you go outside and like you're talking about your vehicle, you kind of lean on it and you're like, you know, just, hey, here's this, here's that. You don't lean on that truck.
no, you know, there's no angle.
It's hot too. I mean,
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Scorching hot.
But
Because
there's
it's all
no flat
stainless.
surface to lean on.
Well,
either.
you know, you just kind of lean up against it, and
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
it's gonna leave some marks.
Yeah, so, but that's probably a good thing.
Yeah,
because it holds
don't
your
lean on my
fingerprints
truck.
too.
Yeah. The stainless steel.
So we're going to try to take this out for a little ride
Yeah,
here in a little
we'll,
bit. So we'll do some parts.
we'll do
and
a cool
then
video.
We'll do a little. We might be able to use the camera that's inside to record it.
Maybe.
We'll try that, but we'll bring this camera too.
Sure. Well, we can use our
And just get a
phones.
little footage.
For
so
sure.
I was thinking maybe we could go pick up something or drop something off at a customer.
Sure.
Maybe
We'll
can-
figure something out.
We'll see if something is ready at a vendor.
Or we could go to a brewery,
Yeah, we could do a brewery. Yeah, we could do that.
and I'll drink alone.
And I could do a Topo Chico.
Drink alone. That's
That
all
was
country
nice,
song.
right?
Yeah, was
I
it?
like that. That was
I've been practicing, I tell you.
the tone. Was great.
A lot of Chris Stapleton. I've been
I like
singing loud in my truck, boy.
I like it.
Tell you
Yeah.
what.
You know, speaking of that, the Cybertruck has a karaoke feature
Does it
where
really?
you can karaoke inside the vehicle.
Well, let's go.
So you know you're
Maybe that's
sitting
what we're
there and
doing.
you have to charge the vehicle every now and then. So they put all this stuff in there that keeps you busy. So you can watch live TV, you can play arcade games, you can do whatever.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds
so,
fun.
So we'll take it for a ride after we do some parts.
You want to do parts now?
Let's do it, my man.
So these are all very, very hot critical parts. What do you want to start with? That one?
Yeah, this has got a special story, a special place in Bryce's heart. He almost got his belly rubbed over this.
They owe me a
You
belly
will
rub.
get a belly
I will
rub
get a belly
over
rub.
this. The customer actually said that they would rub his belly because we were able to pull this off.
They needed this today. I told them it'd be tomorrow.
And this
then-
is a male customer, mind you.
Oh yeah, oh, he's a good friend.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster.
You guys, that's what you guys do, is rub
I mean,
each other's
you
belly.
do what you gotta do to get orders. You know, I'll get my belly rub.
No, he's giving you a belly rub.
I'll whatever, man. I'll rub my belly with his belly. I mean,
That would be awesome.
yeah, maybe that'll be the next podcast.
Let's do it.
We'll go down and see my old friend and rub bellies.
In high def, 1080p.
4K, baby.
So what do we got here?
So that, my friends, is a hex bolt. It's an unassuming
take the-
hex bolt.
The thread protector off.
So yeah, be careful though, because that thing's got to ship in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, this is why we're doing the podcast a little early, so we can get this thing shipped out the door.
Can you guess the size?
1.5 inch, 8
Inch and a half, 8 is correct, sir.
by 8 inches.
8 inches?
Oh man, look at that.
The frick on.
I was thinking it was gonna be longer than that.
Spot
but
the
it is 8
frick on.
inches.
You know, I am disappointed. So we just put 01XQ. It's 310 stainless steel, so a high temperature alloy. Didn't we talk about 310 last week? Because didn't you like fact check me or something?
Yeah, I think so.
you did.
I think so.
But some more 310. 310's been hot, man. We got, I think,
It's a 300 series stainless. I got called out today on the LinkedIn for
Yeah,
what the Cybertruck was
17.7.
made out of. Yeah, one's hardenable, one's not hardenable, right?
Yeah, correct.
Very good. Same chemistry.
Similar chemistry, not same.
Okay.
Similar.
Yeah.
But this is 310, so high temp stainless steel.
Yeah.
We got like 3 orders in 310 in the last week or so.
This is going to be installed in one of the largest refineries in the world
Yeah, for sure.
in the next few days. Probably today.
It's definitely tonight.
Yeah.
It'll be on this date. So we made 310 1.5" 8 hex bolts, made the nuts from round bar, and also made the washers. So
8 pieces each, right?
there was 2 washers, 1 nut, and a hex bolt. So
Okay.
8 bolts, 8 nuts, and 16 washers. We got the order yesterday, or it was Wednesday night. So we basically made them in a day and a half. We picked up the material or yesterday around lunchtime.
Yeah. So we whittled all of that out of
It's about
round bar.
turned around about 24 hours.
Yeah. Threaded it, marked it. We're shipping it right now. We got the other 7 pieces already in packing. They're just waiting on this one.
I'm disappointed. We didn't put Patriot Bolt on there. It's 01XQ.
You know, people know what O1XQ is.
But Patriot Bolt, that would have been a nice part to put.
We can still
Patriot
go back
Bolt.
and do
Yeah,
it.
do the laser
We
etch.
can still go back and do it.
We
Yeah.
should do like our faces, or the Bolts and Hose podcast like logo, and we can do that on the end of bolts.
I like that.
That'd be kind of funny.
I could do the artwork on the laser. We could definitely do it.
be
It
fun.
wouldn't take any time at all.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
What's next? Small or big?
Let's do this one. I think it would be natural for us to do this and end with this one. We're going to do this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we go. Here we go.
Socket head
This
cap
is
screw,
a socket,
a reduced body,
internal hexagonal drive.
hexagonal.
Hexagonal. That's a
kinda
fun word
to
to say.
It
Yeah.
is. It's like the same thing.
Yeah. So we're going to say this is 9 inches. How about that? Because
Yeah.
if that's
No, you're spot on.
Yeah.
I
9
don't think
inches.
it's quite 9 inches, but you're close enough. Because I think that was per drawing, so I don't think it was an exact length. I think it had some decimals.
obviously that was full thread. Obviously this is partial thread.
You know what's kind of weird? I don't think this is not right. He told me that was 1.25 inches. There's no way.
If that's
think you
inch,
grabbed the- yeah.
1 inch.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah. No, it might be 1.25 inches.
I bet it is
Because that's
1
1.5 inches. I was thinking
Yeah.
that was 1 inch. So my bad. So 1.25 inches. That's 1 1/16. Turned down to 1 1/16.
Okay.
So 1.25 inches, 8. What do you think? Thread length is probably 2 inches, maybe.
Yeah. So we started out. This is the forged head.
No,
No.
it's round bar.
Oh, that's the finished round bar. Okay. So that's the original skin on the round bar that we started with.
That's the setup piece too.
Okay.
So there might be a couple imperfections on there. But
Did a
that was-
great job on that. The hex is absolutely beautiful. That millwork is very difficult to do.
Yes, if that was 1.25 inches, it would be a 2.5 inch round bar. Mm-hmm. Do you know that? Socket head, it's always.
I did know that. Yeah.
Or no.
I've heard, only because I've heard
No,
you say
it's
it before.
times 1.5, isn't it? I screwed that one up.
1.5.
Isn't a socket 1.5 times diameter? The head? No. 1 or 2 or times 2.
Hex bolt is closer.
Hex bolt's times 2. A socket is 1.5. So if it's
1.5?
yeah, so if it's 1.25 inches, it's you're starting out with 2 inch, right?
So that's
2 inch round bar. Right, Austin?
You might be right.
I don't know.
I think he's right. Yeah.
Austin's been in a mood today, boy. He's been on fire. 1.25 inches.
You're just thinking everybody's grumpy.
I know,
You're
you
calling
guys
me
are.
grumpy. Now
You're
you're calling
grumpy.
Austin.
You have to start off where.
I think the problem is
Inch
you.
and 7/8. Maybe. You're probably right.
Yeah.
I haven't drank in a few days.
You're on
maybe.
edge.
But now I'm feeling good. I feel like $1 million.
Maybe you should lay off for a week.
All you
or-
fuckers
What about
stress me out.
October, sober October.
Never will I ever.
No?
No.
Never?
I don't see a point to stop drinking. Like if you gave me like a real reason, like I might. But like if I got in a car wreck because I was hammered, like that's a reason to stop drinking.
That's the dumbest idea ever.
But I don't have a reason to stop drinking.
Well, when you get my age, you'll have a reason.
Dude, you're like 2.5 years older than me.
That is not true. I'm 5 years. 5 years.
You're an old fucking man.
5 years older.
Austin, have you ever considered stop drinking? No. Never. Look, Jamie starts dying loud. Yeah. Jamie went. Hey, Jamie. Speaking of that, what did you think of your appearance on the podcast last week?
I did not approve.
Jamie,
I've
was
been
not
avoiding
happy,
Jamie
yeah.
all week because I know she's been upset with me.
Jamie's gonna go scratch the cyber beast on purpose now.
I thought it was great. It was
Got a
great.
big scratch on the door.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's okay. It's just a truck.
I just fast forward to the end of that podcast just to watch that.
Love it.
All right, last but not least.
I don't even know if that's going to show up. I'm going to have to. I'm
what
going to have to get close in this. We're going to try this. I don't know if this is gonna work or not.
So,
Let's,
what material? Try to guess the size of that metal.
There it is. Look at that. So very small
Very
socket head
Pequeño.
cap screw.
Tapito.
Obviously, because it's so short, it is fully threaded.
Yep. What's
So
the size?
very small. Is that a 440?
440, spot on.
Look at
man.
that.
Maybe I should stop drinking so I can get sizes right.
See, look at that.
Good night.
I think I've guessed all of them correctly today,
Okay,
haven't I?
440. What's the length?
Yeah. We're gonna say 3/8.
3/8. Look
Look
at
at
you,
that.
big boy. Almost like you've been paying attention lately.
That's what I do, Bryce.
All right, what's the material? Smell
what I
it,
do.
sniff it, taste it.
Oh man, it's not marked.
It's definitely not.
I'm gonna call that. Is it Monel?
Nope.
It's Inconel then.
Nope.
Oh man. It is.
It's light,
It's
isn't
not
it?
carbon.
It's
Oh,
light.
it's titanium.
Titanium.
Okay, I can see that.
It's a titanium grade 2, CP grade, commercially pure.
Great finish.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There was like 24 of those.
Titanium can be very hard to machine. You gotta
Especially
get it,
small
you gotta
ones,
get it
right?
just right. You can't like machine through it and stop it. You gotta keep going all the way through, and if you stop, you gotta start over.
But we got some master machinists that can run through some titanium.
We do have the best
Tell you
in
what.
the industry. We have got them.
I tell you what. So that's parts of the week. Some cool parts.
Great
fun
parts, man.
You know, I think we sent out some other ones I wanted to show, but I had to actually ship to a customer.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get them next week.
It happens. It happens. So I think we probably cut now and go hop in the Beast.
Yep.
And let that MF'er rip.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, so we're in the Beast.
In the Cyber Beast. We're calling it the CyberHex, right?
The CyberHex.
Kind of looks like a hex.
A little bit.
It's 5-sided though.
Somewhat.
But it's close. It's almost 6 sides.
So check this thing out. I mean, it's just wild all over the place. Screen.
Fully electric, no engine, no internal combustion engine.
And it hauls. I mean, I'm a little nervous, driving in this thing because it's gonna break my neck in half. It is wild. It is wild and crazy.
Wouldn't it be something if we got pulled over?
That would be pretty epic. We could interview the cop on the podcast.
So we're going through a school zone, so
Do not speed in the school zone.
a little careful here.
So what is it, Chris? It's like 865 horsepower.
You know, I've heard conflicting reports.
Really?
I think it's 850. That's the nominal.
850.
Yeah, 850.
So we'll call it 850.
For the Cyber Beast.
0 to 60 in what?
2.6 seconds.
2.6 seconds. It's insane.
But honestly, it seems faster. It seems faster than that.
Yeah.
It'll get up there faster than you think.
You know, with like the TRX, you just hear it wind, and you know it's like.
Yeah.
With this, it just
How do you know?
goes.
Yeah.
But you know that supercharger whine.
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
Raptor
just the
doesn't have
engine
that.
with the loud exhaust and all that. And so there's a lot of air coming in and a lot of air going out. So
Yeah.
it's going to be loud.
Speaking
so
of
this is nothing. This is just electric motors.
Yeah, it just goes. It's like a golf cart. You know, you just press the gas and wait, and you
Just
go.
like a golfer. So it has this thing called regenerative braking. I think that's what you call it. So when you're decelerating, you know, you let off the gas, it's sending power back to the battery. So it's recharging the battery as you're braking.
And speaking of sucking and blowing air, this thing has farts.
It does fart, yes. Look, there's this emissions thing right here. So it's got a picture of a whoopee cushion. So I think when you sit down, yeah, you hear it? Let me pause the,
Oh, we're such children.
pause the, wait, I think I can, how do I pause that? There we go.
Nope.
Oh, no, that's not it. I have no idea how you stop it.
Right there.
Oh, there you go. So
All
now
right.
you go back to this thing called the toy box. You got emissions.
It's so quiet. It's like a little woman fart.
But see, it's got ludicrous fart there.
Oh, it's great. It's good stuff.
Elon is a funny character.
He's an animal, I tell
Yeah.
you. He's an animal.
But he definitely did something with this. This is a
So what, you put it in launch mode, and what's it call it? Ludicrous speed or something?
you know, I don't think they call it that on this. I think on the
Plaid.
yeah, It's the Model S with the two or three motors, I guess. And it's super fast. It's faster than this, it's hard for me to believe that anything's faster than this, but allegedly it is. I'd like to ride in it.
It makes you want to go get a Platinum.
It kind of does.
I mean, Teslas are crazy. They've done a phenomenal job, I tell you.
And you just look at this thing, and it just doesn't look fast. It looks like a big
the big
block.
honk.
It looks like a big refrigerator. And, I guess the look grows on you after a while, because I didn't like it for a long time. I kind of like all the tech in it, and I like, just the idea or the thought of electric. You just kind of want to see what all the hype is about. But, once you get in it, you understand immediately.
I mean, just the windshield is insane.
Yeah, it's got this huge dash area there. But I tell you, I took it on a trip yesterday up to Nacogdoches. That's a 2-hour trip from Houston and 2 hours back. The front is a big flat area, and there were bugs and things all over that. There's not a single bug on this front windshield because of the angle. Everything just flies right over it. There's no bugs.
That's a good point. I bet you probably won't get like a chipped windshield either.
I know.
It'll be very difficult for that to happen.
Exactly. And the glass here is that armored glass, so it's supposed to
bulletproof
withstand a baseball up to 70 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
The windshield.
All of the glass.
All the glass.
Yeah, all of the glass. I know the side windows.
And the steel isn't it bulletproof? Or is it
it's not proof, I don't think, but it's like resistant or something like that. So it will still dent it, but they say a small caliber weapon like a 9mm or something won't penetrate it. But some of the higher caliber rifles like a 5.56 or 308 or something like that will definitely go through the steel. It won't go all the way through the vehicle, but it'll get through one of the doors.
It's a bad mamma jamma.
Which is, that's impressive, right?
It's a bad mamma jamma. Makes you feel a little safer driving to Houston.
Hey man, y'all ain't gotta be balling and stuff.
No balling. We're here to pick up some bolts, man.
Y'all gonna pick up some bolts in this?
Hey,
Absolutely.
Be honest, has anybody ever picked up bolts in a Cybertruck?
Hell no. They in a Cybertruck, man.
Oh, damn.
Pick up some bolts. Hold on, man. I know you that.
Oh, this is classic. This is awesome.
No, I've never seen that.
Now you have.
So who y'all here to see besides the boats?
We're just here to pick up
bolts, honestly.
Y'all really here to pick up
This is our
bolts?
shop truck. This is our shop truck.
Oh, y'all just balling in the shop truck. Y'all just showing out.
Right here. No, not this one. That goes with another one? Okay.
Don't burn the rubber on my
No, it doesn't burn rubber. It
No
doesn't
burn.
spin. It just takes off. Just goes rocket ship, man.
Damn. If you get on the freeway, just have a bomb.
It's great. It's fun to drive, man.
Yeah, don't get stopped, man.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
We will. Don't worry.
Have a great weekend.
Well, we got our parts, and including with the parts, we got some Modelo.
Look here.
There's a cool thing here.
Look here.
We got
So the coolest thing about the Cybertruck, it has a built-in cooler with ice.
that ice melts.
Check that out.
How about that?
Yeah, it's a little hot in here, so
Sure.
it'll cool off.
How about that? There you go.